Today, Professor Dr. Manoj Kumar will give lecture about the NAAC accreditation. What are the frequently asked questions about the NAAC accreditation? About NAAC, National Assessment and the Accreditation Council is an autonomous institution established by the University Grant Commission UGC under Section 12cc of the UGC Act 1956 for assessing and accrediting higher education institutions of the country. It is registered under the Karnataka Society Register Act of the 1960, Karnataka Society Registration Rules of the 1961, and is headquartered at the Bangalore. What is the assessment in the context of the NAAC process? Assessment is the performance evaluation of an institution or its units based on the certain established criteria. What is accreditation in the context of the NAAC process? Accreditation is the certification of the quality for a fixed period, which in the case of the NAAC is 5 years. What is the institutional accreditation? Presently, NAAC is undertaking the evaluation of the overall functioning of the institution, which comprises of the governance structure and its academic units, schools, department, and centers based on the identified criteria. This is referred to as the institutional accreditation. Each assessment and accreditation by the NAAC is mandatory. The University Grant Commission, through a Gazette notification dated 19 January 2013, has made it mandatory for the higher education to undergo accreditation. It is mandatory for the higher education. What are the eligibility criteria for institution to apply for the assessment and the accreditation by the NAAC? Higher education institution which have a record of at least 2 batches of the student graduated or been in existence for the 6 years, which earlier are eligible to apply for the process of the assessment and accreditation of the NAAC. For specific details, the website may be referred to. What is meant by the different cycles of the accreditation? When an institution undergoes the accreditation process for the first time, it is referred to as a cycle 1, and the consecutive 5-year periods as the cycle 2, 3, etc. The process in the each cycle is similar, except from cycle 2, the frame of reference includes the impact of the last assessment and the consequent quality improvement as reflected in the AQR submitted over the 4 years post-accreditation period. What are the stages in the process of the assessment and accreditation? The process of the assessment and accreditation broadly consists of the online submission of the institutional information for the quality assessment IIQA and the self-study report SSR, data validation and verification by the NAAC, student satisfaction survey by the NAAC, peer team visit, institutional grading. These are the processes of the NAAC accreditation: online submission of the institutional information, self-study report, SSR, data validation and the verification by the NAAC, student satisfaction survey, SSS by the NAAC, peer team visit, then institutional grading. What is the institutional information for the quality assessment? Institutional information for the quality assessment is a process which ascertains whether an institution is accreditation ready or not. Eligible HI seeking accreditation are required to submit institutional information for the quality assessment online. NAAC will communicate to the higher institution about the acceptance rejection within 10 days from the date of the receipt of the IQ application. Why is there an IQ process? The purpose of the IQ process is to ascertain the eligibility of the institution for the comprehensive assessment and accreditation by the NEC, to ensure that the applicant institution fulfills statutory requirement of agency which governs it. Is the IQA process mandatory for all institutions? Yes, the IQ process is mandatory for all institutions. Is there a specified time for the submission of the IQA online? The IQA application are accepted round the year. If the IQ application of the institution is not accepted, what steps should the institution take? In case of the rejection of the IQ application, HAI may resubmit IQ application, and the IQR fee submitted is applicable for a maximum of the 3 attempts, including the initial submission. For institution whose IQ is rejected, they may take a second attempt with the same fee. What are the eligibility conditions for the cycle 2 or the subsequent cycle? The eligibility conditions are the as follows: IQAC to be functional, timely submission of the AQR annually, regular submission of the AQR annually, institution to submit IQA 6 months before the expiry of the accreditation status. Other steps remain the same as the first cycle. What is the fee structure for the institutional accreditation of a college and the university? The fee structure for the accreditation comprises of the following components: IQA fee, accreditation fee, and the logistic expenses. The detail as on the July 70 are the as follows: institutional information quality assessment is 25,000 plus GST 18%. Accreditation fee for colleges, grant-in-aid, private and the government, general college with the mono faculty, which the arts, commerce and the science, rupees 1,85,000 plus the GST 18%. General colleges with the multi-faculty, art, commerce, science or any other, raise 1,25,000 plus the GST 18%. For university and the professional institution, 1 to 10 department, raise 3,75,000 plus GST 18%. For more than 10 department, raise 7,50,000 plus the GST 18%. The accreditation fee will be limited to a maximum amount of the 7,50,000 plus the GST 18% per institution. Logistic fee, the institution has to pay an advance toward the logistic expenses. For colleges, raise 1,50,000 plus the GST 18%. For university and professional institution, raise 3 lakh plus GST 18%. For details of the payment should be referred to the NEC website. This is the important about the what is the fee for the NEC accreditation. Will NEC reimburse the TA local hospitality in Harmonium? The TA DA local hospitality in Harmonium will be reimbursed to the institution recognized under Section 2 UGC Act, provided they have received 12th Plan Development Grant. The reimbursement is subject to the receipt of the grant by the NEC from UGC. What is the structure of the self-study report? The self-study report is an online format. It has the following section: executive summary, profile of institution, quality indicator frameworks comprising of the data template, document, quantitative and the qualitative, evaluative report of the document, university and the autonomous college. What are the aspects on which the assessment accreditation of institution is carried out? The NEC has identified 7 criteria which can encompass the functioning of an institution. These criteria are disaggregated into the key indicators and further subdivided into the qualitative and the quantitative matrices. After the filling of a SSR, what should the institution do? After filling of the SSR, it should be submitted on the NEC portal. The HI will receive an auto-generated link ID of the SSR in their registered email ID. The same SSR in the PDF format should be then uploaded on the college and the university website. What are the steps involved in the process of the assessment accreditation after the acceptance of the self-study report by the NEC? NEC checks the self-study report through an online assessment mechanism process, though a quantity matrix in the SSR will be subjected to the data validation and the verification. If the institution clears the pre-qualified score of the 13% of the student satisfaction survey will be administered and the peer TM visit conducted. If there are any discrepancy, factual errors, and then a deviation report is sent to the institution seeking further clarification. The institution should edit the information and respond to the NEC within 7 days. Subsequently, NEC will recheck the submitted data and depending on the extent of the deviation will inform the institution of any of the following: dates of the peer team visit differing to the peer team visit, debarring the institution from having a peer team visit. How will the student satisfaction survey will be conducted? After the data validation and the verification process, the NEC will send online questionnaire to the randomly selected student. The student will have to complete the survey and submit the same to the NEC online. The results of the student satisfaction survey will form a component of the overall grading of the institutions. What will be the duration of the peer team visit to the institution? The duration of the peer team visit will depend on the size and complexity of the unit of the assessment. It may vary from 2 to 3 days for colleges and 2 to 4 days for the university. What are the silent features of the outcome of the accreditation process? The institution will be informed of the overall grade, CGPA, and suggestions for the quality enhancement of the institution. What is the penalty for the false data? Some of the possible penalty of the executive committee of the NEC will leave upon an institution depending on the severity of the fraudulent data are as follows: forfeiting of the accreditation fee, deferring of the peer team visit, debarring from the accreditation for 1 year, being temporarily blacklisted by the funding agency, loss of the existing accreditation state, thereby becoming ineligible from the scheme, grants linked to the accreditation. How will the NEC arrive at the institutional score? The institutional score will be the compilation of the scores on the quantity matrices, qualitative matrices, and the student satisfaction survey. What is the grading pattern followed by the NEC at present? The current grading pattern NEC is as follows: range of the institutional, cumulative grade, point grade, CGPA, letter grade, status, 3.51 to 4.0 A++ accredited, 3.26, 3.50 A+ accredited, 3.01, 3.25 A accredited, 2.76, 3.0 B++ accredited, 2.51, 2.75 B accredited, 2.0, 2.50 B accredited. Range of the institutional cumulative grade. Letter grade, point average 1.5 to 2.0, letter grade C accredited, less than 1.50 D not accredited. What is meaning of the grade given to institution? The grade given to institution is the outcome of the assessment process. It is not an absolute measure of the quality and only a relative indication for the institution to know where they stand in the quality continuum. Can the institution take public the report on its accreditation status? Yes, once the final decision is given, the institution make public report on its accredited status. The public disclosure should reflect the spirit of the entire report and the outcome should not distorted in any communication documentation. Will make a public disclosure of the accreditation status of the institution? Yes, NEC will make a public disclosure of the grade through its website. The information will also and request be made available through the government, UGC, and any other agency. How long is the accreditation valid? The accreditation given by the NAC is usually valid for 5 years from the date of approval by the executive committee of the NAC. Institutions which have secured the highest grade consequently in the previous 2 cycles of the accreditation and continue to do so in the 3rd cycle will be eligible for extension of validity from 3 to 5 to 7 years. Is there a provision for an accredited institution to improve its grade within the validity period? Reassessment institution which would like to make an improvement in the accredited status may volunteer for the reassessment after a minimum of 1 year or before 3 years of the accreditation. The current procedure and methodology, including the manual for the assessment and accreditation, is applicable for institution applying for the reassessment. However, the institution shall make specific responses based on the recommendation made by the peer team in the previous assessment and the accreditation report, as well as the specific quality improvement made by the institution in intervening period. The fee structure and the other procedure would be the same as that for the initial assessment accreditation, with an exception that the institution that volunteer or reassessment will not be eligible for fee waiver and the reimbursement of the accreditation expenses. Is it possible to convert grade secured under one pattern to a grade in the another pattern? The grades are awarded by the NAC based on the recommendation of the peer team report with reference to a given grading pattern prevalent at the time of the assessment. It is not proper to convert a grade under one pattern of the measurement of the another. What are the peer team members? NAC has a large database of the experts who are reputed academics, senior educational administrator, and researcher. These experts undergo assessor orientation program prior to being inducted as a peer team member. What is the appeals mechanism for an institution which feels that their accreditation grade is not satisfactory? An aggregated institution may make a written representation of the director NAC and pay the stipulated fee within the 30 days from the date of the receipt of the accreditation certificate. The matter will then refer to the appeal committee. Is there any further clarification who should be contacted? NAC has a dedicated help desk to provide the response from any the technical or academic difficulty which an institution may encounter. The help desk contact details are as follows. The telephone numbers is given, email ID is given.